Christmas should be a joyful journey, right? Not a spiritual sleigh wreck. But let's face it, the holiday season, especially those stressful family events, can really test our spirit. How do we navigate these challenging waters as Christians? Today, we're diving into surviving the holidays as a Christian, offering practical tips to handle common situations that may arise. And while we discuss, enjoy the relaxing Christmas visuals in the background, a perfect treat for your brain's dopamine detox and a much-needed pause from the fast pace of the modern world. Let's dive in and enjoy. Now, let's set the stage for our journey. The holiday season, it's supposed to be filled with joy, a time to reflect, and an opportunity to connect with our community. For us Christians, it's more than just festive lights and presents. It's about celebrating the birth of Jesus and sharing his love. But let's be real, it's not always easy. In these next few minutes, we're going to talk about how we can keep our faith strong and our hearts joyful, even when things get busy and maybe a bit overwhelming. You see, this time of year can be tricky. We're often running around, shopping for gifts, preparing meals, and sometimes we might feel a bit lost in all the rush. It's like we're trying to juggle 100 things at once. And in all this hustle and bustle, our spiritual life can sometimes take a back seat. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way. We can actually use this time to grow in our faith and spread the joy that comes from knowing Jesus. How, you ask? Well, it starts with a little bit of planning and a lot of heart. First, let's talk about time with God. It's super important. Just like you make time to shop for gifts or decorate the house, make time for God too. It could be as simple as starting your day with a short prayer or reading a Bible verse. This small act can set a positive tone for your whole day. It's like having a quick chat with God before you start your busy day. Next, let's think about how we can show love and kindness during the holidays. Jesus taught us to love one another, and what better time to practice this than now? It can be as simple as helping a neighbor with their holiday decorations or sharing a meal with someone who might be alone. These acts of kindness aren't just good for others. They make us feel great too. And remember, the holidays aren't just about receiving. They're about giving too. And I'm not just talking about presents. Giving your time, your attention, and your care to others is just as important. Volunteering at a local shelter or simply spending quality time with family and friends can be incredibly rewarding. It's these moments that truly capture the spirit of Christmas. Lastly, let's not forget to enjoy the season. Attend church services, sing carols, and relish the special moments. These traditions help us remember the real reason for the season and bring us closer to God and each other. So, as we move through this holiday season, let's keep our faith at the forefront. Let's find joy in the simple things, show love and kindness, and most importantly, let's celebrate the wonderful gift of Jesus. Remember, amidst the lights and tinsel, the true light of the world is Jesus, and he's the reason we celebrate. One of the biggest challenges is maintaining our focus on what Christmas truly represents. In a world where commercialism can overshadow the essence of this holy season, it's crucial to remind ourselves of its true meaning. How can we do this? It's about making intentional choices. Instead of getting swept up in the frenzy of shopping and spending, let's take a moment to reflect on the gift of Jesus' birth and the hope he brings into our world. Another common hurdle is the pressure of creating the perfect holiday experience. You know, the kind we see in movies or on social media. But here's a gentle reminder. Perfection is not the goal. Heartfelt connection is. Let's shift our focus from the perfect decorations or the flawless dinner to the joy of being together, celebrating our faith, and creating lasting memories. Now, let's talk about time, or the lack of it. Our calendars are bursting at the seams during the holidays, and finding a quiet moment for reflection can seem impossible. But it's these moments of stillness that rejuvenate our spirits. Carve out a little time each day for quiet reflection or prayer. It doesn't have to be long. Just a few minutes can make a big difference. Also, Let's not forget about those around us who might find this season challenging. The holidays can be a lonely time for some. Reach out, extend a hand, an invitation, or even a simple smile. Remember, we are called to be the light of the world, especially in times that seem a little darker for others. In the end, navigating these challenges comes down to balance and perspective. It's about finding joy in the simple things. A warm hug, a shared laugh, the beauty of a candlelit church service. Let's make this holiday season not just a time of festivity, but a period of meaningful reflection and joyful celebration of our faith. Together, we can transform these challenges into opportunities to deepen our walk with Christ and spread his message of love and hope. So, we've talked about keeping our faith strong and hearts joyful. Now let's dive into another crucial part of the holiday season, our community. You know, the holiday season is a perfect opportunity to connect and share with fellow believers. It's about more than just spending time with family and friends. It's about being part of a larger family in faith. During these times, attending church services isn't just a routine, it becomes a special experience. Churches often have special programs, plays, and music that bring the story of Jesus' birth to life. It's an experience that fills the heart and reminds us of the true joy of Christmas. So, if you haven't been to church in a while, this could be a great time to reconnect. But it's not just about attending services. How about joining a small group? These groups offer a more personal way to connect with fellow Christians. You can share your thoughts, learn from others, and support each other. It's like having a spiritual support system. And the best part, you might just make some lifelong friends along the way. And let's not forget, community is also about reaching out and helping those in need. The holiday season can be tough for some. Not everyone has a family to go to or a feast to enjoy. This is where we, as a community, can step in. Volunteering at a local shelter, participating in food drives, or simply inviting someone who might be alone to your Christmas dinner can make a huge difference. It's these acts of kindness and generosity that show the true spirit of Christmas. It's also important to remember that being part of a community means being there for each other, not just in good times, but also in challenging times. If you know someone who's going through a tough time, reach out. Sometimes, a simple conversation can uplift someone's spirits. It's about showing that they are not alone, that they are part of a family, our Christian family. And here's something you can do right now. Think of someone in your community who might need a little extra love this season. Maybe it's an elderly neighbor, a new family in your church, or a coworker who's been having a hard time. Reach out to them. A small gesture can go a long way. As we celebrate this holiday season, let's embrace our community with open arms. Attend church services, join a group, volunteer, and just be there for each other. These connections and acts of kindness are what make the holiday season truly magical. They remind us that we are part of something bigger, a community of faith and love. So let's cherish these moments, spread the joy, and together make this holiday season a memorable one for everyone in our community. All right, friends, it's time to talk about one of the best parts of the holidays, joy and celebration. Remember, at the heart of this season is celebrating the birth of Jesus, our Savior. It's a time filled with happiness, giving, and being with those we love. Let's explore how we can make this season truly joyful and meaningful. First up, singing carols. There's something special about those classic Christmas songs that tell the story of Jesus' birth. They're not just tunes, they're stories that bring the spirit of Christmas to life. Gather your family or maybe join a community carol group. Singing these joyful songs together can really lift your spirits. And hey, you don't have to be a great singer to enjoy caroling. It's all about the joy it brings, not hitting the perfect note. Next, let's talk about helping those in need. Christmas is a time of giving, just as God gave his son to us. Look around your community. Is there a food drive you can contribute to? Maybe a shelter where you can volunteer? Or perhaps you know someone who could use a helping hand this season. Helping others isn't just about material things. It's about showing that you care. It's about bringing a bit of light and joy to someone else's life. And trust me, the joy you bring to others will come back to you tenfold. Now, spending quality time with family and friends. This one is super important. In today's busy world, we don't always get to spend as much time with our loved ones as we'd like. Use this holiday season to reconnect. Maybe plan a special family dinner, a game night, or just sit and talk over some hot cocoa. Share stories, laugh, and make new memories. These moments are precious and remind us of what's truly important in life. And let's not forget the simple things that bring joy, like decorating your home, baking cookies, or watching a Christmas movie. These activities might seem small, but they create an atmosphere of warmth and celebration. They bring us back to the joy of our childhood Christmases. Finally, as you go about these activities, remember to pause and reflect on their meaning. Why do we sing carols, help the needy, spend time with loved ones, or even decorate our homes? It's all to celebrate the birth of Jesus, to spread his love, and to remind ourselves of the hope and joy he brings to our lives. So, this holiday season, let's fill our days with activities that bring true joy. Sing carols, lend a helping hand, cherish time with family and friends, and enjoy the simple pleasures of the season. Let these acts of love and kindness be the stars that guide us. Together, we can make this Christmas a joyous celebration of Jesus' birth, filled with love, laughter, and the warmth of his love. And just like that, our journey is coming to a close. But remember, the holiday season as a Christian isn't a burden. It's a celebration of faith, hope, and love. As we move forward, let's carry the joy and peace we've talked about into every aspect of our lives. Embrace this season with an open heart and see the wonders it brings. As Christians, we have a unique perspective on this time of year. It's more than just festivities. It's a reminder of the love God showed us by sending his Son, Jesus. Let this love be the reason for your season. Share it with others, spread kindness, and let your light shine bright. In doing so, you'll find that this season is not only joyful, but also deeply fulfilling. Remember, it's the small things that often mean the most. A smile, a kind word, or a moment of reflection can bring immense joy to you and those around you. Keep these practices going, not just during the holidays, but all year round. As we conclude, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found value in our time together, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement helps us continue to provide uplifting and empowering content for our spiritual walks. So, before we part ways, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. May your days be filled with love, peace, and the true spirit of Christmas. Stay blessed, keep the faith alive, and remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're in this together. And together, we can make each day a reflection of Christ's love. Thank you for watching. And until next time, stay joyful and keep shining your light in the world. The